Once again, hello. Intent. Just this one. These things are pretty sweet. 8 amp gems. There's a 9th one there. What's the range of these energy mines? Awful. That was pretty good. This thing's a bit of a pain. Entered another heavily struck system of Braxian engineering is readily evident. Some of the particularly missing systems show any irregularity to see on the scanners. These things, I've got a blob on them. Could adjust them. I need to know outweighs our need for safety. Alright, tech. I'm going to have 9 amp gems. We need to amp these 3. Because you've got 6 to play with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Emitter control is very useful on this map. Could again probably get away without energy range. I could not amp something. Defensive struck might also be nice. As with mine discharges. Right, okay, well first we need those 2. I really like Benign Emergent, they're very useful. So I've got 3 left. Now, where are the stunners coming from? I don't want to waste a frame. You can press N to advance the game by 1 frame. But I don't want to waste the frame. I guess I could put the HQ down and then have a look. Mine discharges would be useful. But I think I'd be fine without it. Emitter control I need because it's really useful on this. I think I'll do that. Right, this will be a bit hairy. Go like that. Build like 2 cruisers. How many is it? 2. Oh yeah, and a couple of Omnis. And one over here. This can get very hairy very quickly. They're fields that push towards you. No, they just like to attack you. They're just fairly aggressive particles. I don't quite know how the particles work because they do seem to have some basic hit, and I don't go that way. Go that way. So the mid control means I can basically fight a whole. Yeah, there's this as well. With the wolf. For now, I seem to be holding my own. There are particles coming from behind as well. The wolf will help rid me of all my energy reserves. Definitely. Why is it going blue? There must be weird lighting. Aren't 2 of them there, are there? 3 doppel spawners, Marauder, Lathe, and then there's a Joven. That's good, I have the energy to support it. Now this, I can't remember if this works. It's a very risky move, but I'm pretty sure it sometimes, it usually works. I might normally do it sooner. Come on. This is not a smart idea. That's very bad. What are you doing over there? You might get. Oh, I didn't build a discharger. You go there, discharger. Go there. Forgot to build the discharger. Yeah, there were 2 stunners. With a micro tanker, like a destroyer, then I'll have no energy, which is exactly what I want. Clearly. A big nose would be very useful, which is not very likely to happen. Right, we can do this again. We can do it like this time. The destroyer will help defend. And he won't run out of ammo. Because, an emitter converted. Fire at that one. Over there, this is my mobile lathing team. Just have to hope this doppel doesn't take offense with my actions. Another tanker. Order. This does appear to be working. Another Omni. He wants my headquarters. I'm pretty sure it's just charging the headquarters. Don't really need to be quite this close. Doesn't seem to be producing very many particles. This is a terrible strategy. It's kind of... coming for me here. Have to come back over here. We'll get the amp gem in a second. I want to kite these. The stunners will track. This one's going for the micro tanker, I think. This one for the HQ. No, almost. So we started getting that. There shouldn't really be anything dangerous over there now. Let's build the big nose. Yeah. He just comes over here to get slaughtered. And we amp the big nose. And the tanker down here. Next to the other one. Yeah, so he's just not a threat anymore. I mean, this dockers and ships. Might just go just down here. I mean, I could go over here and get that. Shouldn't necessarily be the worst idea. But let's get all the stuff built first. I've already built the micro tank. Might as well build the Joven while I'm using all my energy to build things. The amount of time for which they're stunned is actually proportional to how much health the stunner had left. These are very long kind of strings of particle strings, and that sort of, I guess would be the best way to put it. I'm going to attempt something. Okay, destroying a Joven as an escort. Because this is what the guppies do if you don't have enough energy. They get some energy, then they go back. Like, they don't wait around for ages till you get enough. Alright, build those. Now I'm probably going to need more defences over there. To go there like that. I'll bring a cruiser over here. There's a discharger. I'll bring this cruiser. And a bit of lathe over here. See now, yeah, now the stunner's coming here. I'm hoping that the Joven continues to attack me over here on this side. What we're going to do here is move you up. Build my other lathe. I'm going to mire all this land over here to get more energy storage, to get more energy production. Echo tanker. It is pretty good at fitting into small gaps because he's relatively small. No, I need the okay, the Jovin's come over this way. Good. Slightly worried that it would go over this side, and I don't. I know because the two cruisers held it back before. But it wouldn't have been destroyed, so it would have been not ideal. Right, you go there, and then I think after this, I'm going to assault over there. That's that cannon over there shooting. Emergent. Take that out. You retreat back to base. You fire that point. Cruiser can just kind of sit here and defend. Destroy over there. Need the tanker for backup, probably for energy movement. And my emergent set to go. I did move them good. This is going to shoot my emergent. Thing is, I won't be able to build Omnis in space here because the cannon will shoot to pieces. Just trying to hit something. No idea what. Oh, lathe. Do your lathing. I'm also hoping that the particles will distract this enough for distract it sufficiently that it won't shoot at this. And in fact, the energy mine isn't there. So now I'll shoot there. Good there, like that. Can you build both? No, micro tanker. Oh, it's that guy. I think I've probably got enough to do this now. So that's now also can't build because it's over my mire, and because it's an enemy structure over my mire, an enemy defense cannon over my mire, it can't do anything. Urgent rally point over there. Fire over there. At this point, energy mine discharges would be very useful. So that will supply this. What is this? Good question. hits the thing. Probably the only real way of putting it. I've been doing sometimes the ships will take like shots to the, because they can't meet cannon shots. If they take cannon shots at an enemy's shots, they can't miss. Okay, this is now happening. This should be able to defend that. You lot will go over there. Tanker should go as well. And get it over them. It can't fire because it's got no energy. To be honest, and get the cruiser over here as well. This Doppler's not long for this world. So you go over there. And build an Omni. Just to admire it. It'd be an extra source of emergent. I could get rid of the Omni cannons. Or I could deamp something. Only reactors. 9 emergent. Emergent very useful. Can you get rid of Omni cannons? Get mine discharges. No, this is my fleet. This is my army. M G. Yeah, I want to position them like that. Oh, it's the same place they are currently, but okay, go there. Actually, don't. I can come back. Right, I want the big nose, the wolf and the marauder. Then I want 2 cruisers. Destroyer, where's the Joven? Discharges. Micro tanker, tanker. The ladies at the back. Something like that. That's a reasonable formation. What's it gonna? Oh no, I already turned on them MK7. Right. You go up. Get there. Build a couple of Omnis. Which don't have cannons. I know you can't reach it. You can go there though. Now you can. going to fire more like this. Tanker. Move up. Right. Move you two over there. Set a measurement rally point. Be here. No. There. Yeah, they're now getting pulled into this. This is mostly working though. And this tanker should not be there. Might even win this fight. I'm going to win this fight. This is the sheer number of missiles and stuff coming in. Charge the emitter. Charging emitters generally isn't a very good strategy. Yeah, I haven't got emitter mine cannons because it's not very useful. I'll build the Omni there. It's worth noting that if they can, units will always take energy from an energy mine if possible, if they can. These things are pretty useful. This guy's going to die. Once I can get the mire from underneath this guy. This star is like just a sprite. It's not actually anything. This thing doesn't fire the same projectiles as the other ones. Oh no, yeah it does. Oh no it doesn't. It fires MK7 shots. 6 single ones. Which has an enormous amount of ammo. And enormous amount of range. That'll keep this area defended. You lot fly over there. I'm just using them as a kind of a group, because why not? Essentially. Right, so this is brilliant. Remember the parity volume. It's a 99% likelihood of having been manufactured in the origin world. Only this one. Team, think of a reason. So these fields mean that these particles won't really leave that section. Charge. So what happens to all these stunners? Tanker. It's supposed to be over there. It's worth noting that most ships are actually faster than They were both going for the headquarters. Most ships are actually faster than a stunner. So generally it's actually fairly... like, they can actually run from stunners fairly effectively. Order needs to be further forward. Blade and the tank do not. That'll do. Chauvin will probably benefit from being within resupply range. Although it's not essential because of the tankers. Let's do something useful. You two go over there, destroy that. Actually, I want you to go there, really. Right, you two go over there. And I really don't care if you're in recall mode. Chargers come forward. I was confused about why my big nose. Why is it so low on energy? Oh no, it is getting more energy back. You can only request 30 energy per second. That's like the cap. It can only, basically every frame it will request energy if it needs it, I think, or something. When I say if it needs it, it takes into account energy that is en route. So if the energy it has plus the energy that is en route to it is less than its energy storage, the amount total amount it can store, it will request that an energy packet be dispatched to it from the nearest source, from the nearest energy mine within the range of which it's in range of. And if it's not in range of an energy mine, then we're the nearest port. But it will always go for energy mines over ports. Can be slightly unhelpful. I want you there. Move these guys up. So they're getting wrecked. We've got to find the origin world. Uncovering its mysteries received a large boost in the system. We also discovered a new mystery. Any ideas? No ideas so far. So we've got 145th and then origin and duty. Best time 1 hour 31. It might not be 2 videos. That makes sense, 2 videos of that and then 1 of that. Anyway, I'll do this one now and then the others probably tomorrow, I guess. But it is goodbye from me, goodbye for now, as Jeremy Paxman would say.